Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. Ty is feeling a little under the weather right now, so we're hoping to see him back early next week. I'm taking over today, and I will have you for coffee chat this morning. We'll be on that journey together. Hope you enjoy all the content that's coming up, and I'll see you at the end.
Good morning, Cypress Village residents. Lisa Green, Director of Sales and Marketing. And I'm on this morning really just to say a huge thank you to all of you, unit leaders, floor leaders, and those on resident council that attended our very first new resident orientation in our different format. It really was a success, and it was a success because of all of you. So I look forward to doing it month after month and welcoming all the new residents. We'll be doing it the first Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. in Egret Hall. So again, just a big thank you, and we really enjoyed the event.
Good morning, Cypress Village residents. CJ here in place of Dave Green today, since he's not able to be here and talk to you. I do have a couple of updates for you about the maintenance. The backflow letter that people have received that live out in the homes, Dave has spoken with the JEA rep and has it worked out. Anyone that is an equity homeowner, you will notice a charge of $27 on your August bill, and that is reduced greatly from what JEA would charge you for the service. The Cypress Village owned homes, that is covered in your contract. Bad news, more speed bumps. Yes, we are adding speed bumps to Middleton Park West and WM Davis. Slow down, be safe, stop at the stop signs. Please know that if you're in your golf cart, it has been broadcast that if you're not stopping at the stop signs and obeying the rules that the cars are obeying, the officer can give you a ticket, and he probably will give you a ticket. So keep that in mind, be safe and courteous. A reminder to everyone to please submit your permission to enter or not enter forms so that we can get those uploaded into the system. I know we try to ask in maintenance when you call to put in your work order if we have permission to enter. Sometimes we forget. It really will help all of us, security, housekeeping, to know whether we do have permission to enter. It is your choice. It is your home. We respect that. So if you'll get that into us, we would greatly appreciate it. One last note, the well on the east side has been fixed for the irrigation well. So everyone should see their water flowing again for their grass. Any maintenance requests, don't hesitate to reach out to myself, Jennifer, through the app, over the phone, via an email. We'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have the best day ever.
Hi, Cypress Village residents. It's me, Susan McLean. Just giving you a few little updates from this past week. Hope everybody's staying nice and cool and hydrated with these nice hot temperatures out there. With the feel like being over 100, please make sure you're drinking plenty of water. So I just want to remind everybody that Guardian Pharmacy is in the Wellness Center on Mondays and Wednesdays. We are hopefully trying to get them there on Fridays as well, but right now the business is not there for them to support another day. So if you're interested in Guardian Pharmacy, come down and get some information. But they are there on Mondays and Wednesdays in the Wellness Center from 9 until 1. And also, unfortunately, we have to let you know that we will no longer be having Preston here on property providing the mobility clinic. They can no longer provide that service to us, but Chrissy and I are actively looking to see if we can get someone else to come to Cypress Village to help you with your walkers and your scooters. And for next week, we do have to cancel the Wellness Center orientation. Unfortunately, Chrissy has to be out for that time. She has a doctor's appointment, but she will be back. And I am busy with appointments myself, but we will definitely reschedule that for everybody. And also, please remember, we've got a lot of new residents that have recently moved in, and to help everybody get acquainted with you and you get acquainted with them, remember your name badges. It really helps everybody to get to know your name and you to get to know their name. So also on August 18th, our Stay Well lecture for the month will be with Concierge Home Health and also our own outpatient therapy and how they kind of work together to keep you at the best that you can be. So make sure you sign up for that through our activities department. And we are having to cancel our golf cart safety lecture. We just feel like for right now it's just a little too hot because we're wanting everybody to be able to go through an obstacle course. So we're going to wait and reschedule that a little bit later down the road when the temperatures are a little more comfortable for everybody to be outside. And I think I've got it all covered. So I hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Good morning, Cypress Village, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Chat. I want to start off, first of all, by apologizing to anyone and everyone for any inconvenience that has happened throughout this week with the new schedule. We have hit a lot of kinks that were not expected, and it started Monday morning when we were excited, ready to go to weekly services and give you all everything that I had promised. But then we had a little bump on the road when it comes to staffing. I am a man of my word. I do not want to go back on my word. We are still going to be doing weekly services, and we're going to do everything we can to keep our promise and move forward with this service. My team is doing a great job. We're getting people from the healthcare coming to help us. I have my supervisors cleaning an apartment, me, myself, doing common areas as much as I can to keep up with everything. Like I said, I apologize for all the inconvenience. All this is just a trial and error. We're learning from it. We're going to make it better. This is just the beginning of all these changes that I want to make for the better of the community, that is employees and residents most importantly. Please, patience is all I ask for. I know that we've been coming either early or late to your apartment. Again, this is because of the scheduling and the staff situation, which we all know that in the entire nation we're having issues with hiring and things like that. No excuse. We're going to do what we got to do. That is my word to you all, and we will do everything we can. Please bear with us. Moving forward, we're going to make this happen. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. All of that is just motivation for all of us to get better and keep doing what we got to do. So I thank you all. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you Monday morning or today, Friday in the afternoon. Thank you all again.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director here. Another Friday is upon us. I just have a few things for you today. Sign-up sheets are out. You should have gotten your copies that have you waitlisted or confirmed. I want to thank you all for adopting the new preference system. That was really helpful for us, so thank you for doing that. We did have a little glitch in getting the newsletters and calendars delivered to the houses, so we did wait a couple of extra days to get everything in before we started assigning spots. But they're all out now, and hopefully you were able to get what you wanted, and we'll see you on some of the events. So, a couple of reschedules. The root beer floats for today, the golf cart safety for the 9th, have both been rescheduled to September. The cruise meeting, which was scheduled for next Thursday, the 11th at 2 p.m., is rescheduled to Tuesday, the 16th at 2 p.m. in Egret Hall. So if you're planning to come to the cruise meeting, the cruise looks really great this time. So come to the meeting, learn all about it from Bob, and we will see you there on Tuesday the 16th at 2 o'clock. And I will let everybody know. I'll give you a reminder about that too. And then also, I just wanted to remind you, the Green Dog Spa is coming on the 27th. If you have a dog and you want to get a free nail trim, call Green Dog Spa. The number is in your newsletter. It's also on the sign-up sheet. Make your free appointment, and when they come on the 27th, you will be able to take your dog down there and get a nail trim and get some goodies. So thank you. I'll see you around campus.
I'm back. Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services, with some various community updates. For starters, there will be no community meeting this month. Just wanted to remind everybody of that. But next week, at the end of next week, our administrative newsletter, Cypress Village News, will be going out. So be on the lookout for that. Many residents have been asking about the train room. Currently, the progress is at a standstill. We are still waiting on updates from our corporate risk management team and the owners as well. Regarding the green roof, so right now it's in the ACA approval process. They are the final approvers that need to go over this. ACA is our Agency for Healthcare Administration. They are responsible for the licensing and regulating of any healthcare facility. So because it's connected to the kitchen, it's on the roof of the kitchen is technically under the skilled nursing facility regulation. So anything constructive that's being done to the building at all has to go through this regulation approval process. So once we get the go-ahead from them, then we're going to be good to go to start construction. So I believe Dave Green has some mock-ups, so you can reach out to his office to see if he's wanting to share those anytime soon. Regarding security, I've got some updates on the guard tour system. Marcus Dickey did an awesome job finalizing all of the points for the check-in system for the guard tour. So we're going to start running through the software, making sure all of the guards are put in properly. We're going to do some test runs to determine the frequency that they should be hitting each point, set some metrics for them, and then we'll be good to have it going officially. We're really looking forward to all the benefits that this will offer to the campus, and we'll make sure to switch it up too so that no bad doer gets used to the route that they're taking each and every day. The permission to enter forms. If you have any trouble filling that out on the app, you can receive paper forms from the security office. So if you want to go down to security, they can help you fill that out. Likewise, you can go to the concierge desk and they can assist with the online version. They'll pull up the website and input that information for you. If you are allowing a department to enter, then you check the box on the app. If you do not want them to enter, you leave those boxes is blank, and then you submit the form. That's how that process works. For the concierge team, I want to make sure you all know that I have a new evening receptionist. Her name is Marva Hendricks. She comes to us with a lot of experience from various actually condo communities where she was assisting with the property managers there and the concierge team. She had a lot of responsibility in the area she was coming from and was looking forward to coming to our community to just share her wealth of knowledge with us. So I've got a great team. We're going to have a team meeting on Monday, go over some of the compliments they've all received. If you have any more, please shoot them my way. You can email me, give me a call, or fill it out on the Cypress Village app under the Valor section. But each team meeting that I have with them each month, I always make sure to share with them all the words that you've shared with me. And it's just a great morale booster. So thank you so much for doing that. The resident directory corrections. So thank you all for coming to me with the corrections. Thankfully, it seems to be the same 20 or so mistakes that people are bringing to me. And what I realized happened, and I'm very disheartened over this, was when the information was transferred from the spreadsheet over to the document, the formula took anyone that had the same last name and somehow messed up the address. It either tried to alphabetize it or something like that. So unfortunately, those who have the same last name, you'll see some address errors there. However, I am working on getting some corrections for that, and then I will be able to send out a PDF version via email that will have all of the corrections. So you'll get the entire master directory via email in PDF format once all those corrections are completed. I'm going to say I'm in the process of collecting them now with the various unit leaders and floor leaders who brought them to my attention, and then probably in the next 30 days or so, I'll be able to have all those corrections implemented and it sent back out via PDF. Regarding assisted living, I did have some questions about assisted living. So this year we're going to have it, assisted living, a separate directory. We're going to print it out in-house, and any independent living residents who are interested in the assisted living directory, you'll be able to pick that up at a determined date, not determined yet. And then likewise, assisted living residents, feel free to pick up any of the independent living directories at this time for all your friends in independent living. So just wanted to let you all know there's going to be a separate directory for assisted living. A final section that I want to go over is just a reminder of different ways that we can be courteous with one another. So for instance, when you're parking in driveways or if you have guests over, remind them not to block the sidewalks within the driveway there. We have a lot of residents who are out walking their dogs, and sometimes something as simple as stepping off of the hard surface of the driveway to go in the grass or onto the road adds additional trip hazards there. So please keep the sidewalks clear. Hold your pets closely while on a leash, a fixed leash, not a retractable leash. Make sure they are on a leash at all times. They are outside of your home or apartment. The last thing that we want, and I'm sure the last thing you want, is your little four-legged friend running off, tripping one of the residents, a staff member, and causing serious injury there. So please hold them closely. Also, when it comes to parking, be mindful when parking on the street. Do not park any driveways for any of the residents there. And then be mindful too, if you're moving from a location, if you're parking in front of a location where it's limited parking and you're potentially taking away the only parking spot that resident has for a visitor, just be mindful of that. Try to use the area in front of your own home to have your guests park, or you yourself if you need to park there. Sometimes what happens is, we don't want to park on Middleton Park West. There's a lot of traffic there. I'd rather pull into Myrika Court, for example. Well, keep in mind that Myrika Court residents only have that area for their guests to park. So just be mindful, be courteous of one another. Also on days that the garbage truck comes through, or if an emergency vehicle needs to come through on those smaller courts, it's difficult for them to come through since it's just a single lane road there. So again, just let your guests know. Sometimes this isn't always residents, sometimes it's their guests too and their helpers. So just let everybody know that. As a reminder, today after coffee chat, we have Village Unfiltered. Today's focus is going to be on dining. So feel free to come on out. We're going to chat with you. We'll go over some things that you have all brought to us. And if you have anything else, you can always email life@cypressvillageretirement.com, and we'll add those to the agenda for Unfiltered. Speaking of dining, we had an excellent dining services director candidate that we selected from our panel interviews. He wanted to take a look at the community before deciding on whether or not he would accept the offer. We had him touring this week undercover. He was kind of an undercover boss, looking in every nook and cranny of the kitchen and dining rooms throughout all levels of care. And we feel very confident that if he chooses to accept and move forward with us, that he would be a great addition to the team. So we'll know more next week, and hopefully we'll have a very pleasant update for you in the administrative newsletter that goes out next week. So on to COVID-19 statistics. Unfortunately, we do have 4 employees that are out right now. Some of them are in higher levels of care or have had very minimal contact with independent living residents, so you don't need to worry about that. And then as far as residents, we do have 8 total residents that are positive, 2 in assisted living, 2 in independent living, and 4 in the skilled nursing facility. So all of those, from what I've heard, have been minimal symptoms, including employees as well. But just be mindful, if you yourself are feeling any sort of symptom, even before you've tested positive, please wear your mask. And if you are definitely positive with COVID, do not allow housekeeping to come in or maintenance. Let them know, hey, I'm under the weather, not feeling well. We'll resume the service next time, because we want to make sure we're not spreading it to our maintenance techs and our housekeepers who are working so hard to take care of this community. On to birthdays, a more pleasant topic than COVID. All right, so for August 5th, today we have Nicholas Kutavis. Happy birthday, Nicholas. We have Mary Slattery and Evelyn Pinsoff for today. Happy birthday. Tomorrow we have David Brown and Lexmi Sarapa, so happy birthday to you two. On the 7th, we've got 4 birthday friends. We've got Kate Nall, Ruth Nosalek, Roger Nichols, and Ernine Estolfi. So happy birthday, all you birthday buddies. On the 8th, we've got Moulton Smith, Carmela Tardo, Victoria Fahey. Happy birthday. On the 9th, Inga Cavis and Mary Broxma. Happy birthday, ladies. On the 10th, Sarah McHugh. On the 11th, we've got Kathy Poole, Evie Gabriel, Christine Westmoreland, and Vicky Kashmiri. So happy birthday to you all. And on the 12th, I'll go ahead and get next Friday in there. We have Joan Fenton. So happy birthday, Miss Joan. And congrats on a great performance the other day. I've heard great things. I'm sad that I missed it. So anyway, happy birthday, everyone. I hope you all enjoy your treats from our birthday fairies, and we will see you around the village. All right, I'm back. Everybody says all right at the beginning of everything.
Okay, to have...
And then you'll look Lisa. My hair is happy today.
I always, when they're doing the little Zumbas here, I always pop in there and I start dancing with them in here and all that. And they're like, come on. I'm like, oh, I want to, but I can't. I'm so busy right now. Oh, baby, you.
Hey, Marcus. Gotcha. How goes it? You having a good day? So far, so good? It's great.